Good morning, my name is Sandra and this is my dog Franklin. Franklin is here to help me do some tricks. This morning we're going to start off with the trick called take a bow. My word for this trick is going to just be the word bow. You will notice that in my tricks I use the word yes as a marker word, so when my dog does exactly the thing that I want it to do, I use the word yes and then give my dog a treat so that he knows that he is doing the correct thing. So this morning I'm going to start out with there's a few steps to teaching your dog to take a bow. I'm going to start off with my dog in a stand position. Franklin, stand. Franklin, stand. Stand. Yes. Good boy. He was starting to offer me some behaviors there. Franklin, down. Yes. Free. Good boy. So you notice as I put the treat down on the ground, his nose goes down to the ground. I'm going to push it back a little towards his chest or his front paws to get him in a little bit more of a drop position. Yes. Free. Good boy. Franklin, bow. Yes. Free. And that is our trick of bow. As soon as his elbows hit the ground, I'm going to give him the word yes, and then I'm going to release him. Franklin. Yes. Free. Good boy. Good job. That is our bow trick. Franklin and I are now going to work on our trick of roll over. Our word for this trick is going to be roll over once he learns how to do the trick. What I'm going to do is Franklin has never done this trick before, so what you're going to see on screen is a true beginning teaching of this trick. So what I'm going to do is have my dog start off in a down position, much like Franklin is right now. I'm going to put a treat in front of his nose. I'm going to see if I can get him. Franklin, good boy. Down. Franklin, down. Yes, and so you'll see how he just shifted onto his hip a little bit more in a little bit more relaxed position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the treat in the direction I want him to flip. Okay, and so this is going to be a confidence building thing because Franklin gets a little concerned about his body movements. Franklin, down. Yes. Good boy. And I'm going to pull the treat towards his shoulder. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Free. Good job. I'm not quite putting a word with it right now. We're just going to go through the motions. Franklin, down. Good boy. Down. Yes. Okay. We're going to do it again. Franklin, down. I'm going to put the treat by his shoulder. Start pulling, rolling over. Yes, good boy, yes! You can see he gets a little concerned about when his body's up straight in there. Free, good boy. All right, that was a good boy. Good job, buddy. Yes. I'm going to get some big treats for that because this is a little bit difficult for Franklin. Okay, Franklin, down. Down. Okay, he will probably start picking up a little bit in his confidence. So I'm going to treat in front of his nose, pull it to his shoulder, roll, roll, keep pulling it to his shoulder. There he goes. Yay! Good boy! Good boy, Franklin. Free! Free! Yes, good boy. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay, this time I'm going to put a word to it after Franklin, down. Franklin, down. Yes, good boy. Franklin, roll over. Roll over. Here. Treat. Franklin. Okay, now we didn't want to do that because we got a little weirded out about our body movements. So let's try it again. Good boy, Franklin. Franklin, down. Okay, Franklin's default, one of his favorite behaviors is to back up, and so you'll see that he's offering this to me right now because he knows I have treats in my hand. So So I'm just gonna wait him out. Down. Yes, good boy. Good job. Okay. Franklin. Yes. Roll over. Roll over. Yes. Yes. Good boy. You see, I'm not physically rolling his body over. I'm letting him control the movements as he feels comfortable. Good boy. Good job. And that is roll over. And what you want to do is you would want to keep practicing a couple of days in a row on this trick until it becomes more fluid and your dog is able to do it in a quicker, continuous motion. Franklin down. Yes, roll over. Roll over. Yes. Yes. Yes, good boy. Get it. Good boy. Yes. And also, once your dog is moving in a continuous motion, then you would want to put the cue to it and have your dog do it on its own, to cue it on its own. Good boy. Good job. This trick is called the figure 8. And what we're going to do, I'm going to send Franklin on one side of me, around the right side of me, have him come through my legs, go around the left side of me, and back through my legs. What I'm going to do to get this trick going is I have treats in both hands. Franklin's watching the treats in both hands very excitedly. So I'm going to bring Franklin over to my right hand side. I'll meet down here, low, with a treat, give him a treat, bring him around, meet with my right hand in the middle. Yes, good boy. Around, Franklin, around, yes. Yes, good boy. Around, yes, around. And you see I meet him in the middle, so I lure him around with one hand, and I meet in the middle and give him a treat, yes. Then I lure him back around, meet in the middle, yes. Give him a treat. Bring him around, Franklin, around, yes. Meet in the middle, treat. Bring around, meet in the middle, yes. Good boy, and that is our figure 8. Yes, good boy. All right, here is Franklin and I. We are going to do the soccer trick. We are going to do this with shaping. I have a clicker in my hand. Instead of saying the word yes as a marker word when Franklin does the right thing, he is clicker trained, and so he understands that when he hears this click, and I'm not going to do it quite yet, when he hears the click, that means that he did the right thing. And when I click on this, it's the moment he does the right thing, then he knows a treat is coming shortly after for doing the right thing. As you will see, the soccer ball has Franklin's name on it, which is pretty cool. He has his own soccer ball line. Franklin has never seen this soccer ball, so I just got it out of the bag, and he loves balls. So this is going to be a very exciting trick for him. What I'm going to do is have some treats in my hand. The first thing I do when I'm starting a new trick out with a dog was shaping it. Shaping is where I'm not going to tell the dog what I wanted to do. Instead, I'm going to mark the word with the clicker, or I'm going to mark their behavior with the clicker, but I'm not going to tell him the command soccer. He doesn't understand that command yet. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to set this ball down on the ground. If Franklin gives it any attention, I'm going to click. Then the next step is as Franklin continues to give it attention, when he touches it with his nose, I'm going to click. I don't want him to paw at it, so if he starts pawing at it, I'm not going to click for that. I'm only going to click for paying attention to the ball initially, and then after that, I will only click when he touches the ball with his nose. So let's see how it goes. Franklin, look. Yes, good boy. Yes. You see he's touching it with his nose? Yes. 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 And you saw he went to paw it. I didn't give him a reward for the pawing. There he goes pawing it again. We only get rewarded for touching it with our nose. Yes, good boy. There he was pawing it, and for a second he was pawing it and nosing it, and I held off on the click because I didn't want him to get confused. Yes, good boy. And so now you'll see he's starting to nose it. Maybe the back click there. Yes. You have to be able to see what he's doing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get him to hit it, do it a little different. So what I did there is I actually held off on my click for a second. No bite. Getting a little frustration here because he doesn't quite know what the soccer rules are yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot it out here a little, Franklin. Yes. And I would like to see if I can get him to scoot it towards you on the camera. So we're going to see what happens. We can nose it your direction. Okay, he's pawing at it. I do not want to encourage pawing. Yes, he went back and nosed it. Good job. Yes. Good job. Yes, good boy. You saw that push across the room with his nose? That was exactly what I was wanting. Let's see if we can get him to do it again. Yes, good boy. Very good. Pushing it in a certain direction, Franklin. And I still have not gave it a command at all.